some more town business. We know what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. We know we're about to talk about the New York Jets. Man, how high was the expectation going in, man? This man got paid for, I think, 3 years, 117 million, 70 million guaranteed. And he goes down in the first five plays? Fourth play? Goes down in the fourth play of the game.
Only threw the ball one time.
Now, the Jets got a wicked defense. You know, for you consistent listeners, the Jets, no joke on defense, man. And trust me, they probably would have even played better out here. Because basically, what I feel and what other analysts can say too, and I ain't a real analyst, but what I see is that when your team has a good quarterback and a good defense, your defense will become better.
Yes, they play for him. They play for the and they all wanted that. Like, I'm sorry to cut you off, Q, again. I apologize.
That's all good, man.
Is that this shit really hit home with me because I was the one really like one of the ones that was on the show that was really advocating for the Jets because I know you and Cash are bigger Giants fans, but yeah, I support the Jets as well. I was really going hard for the Jets, still am, but my faith is gone. My faith is out the fucking window. I was like, yo, the football gods really fucking hate the Jets, bro. Like they really hate the Jets. How you come in with so much anticipation? You got a top tier defense. You get all these players to play under this man's system, on the Hackett system, and you get the guys that used to be on the Hackett system. You get a guy like Aaron Rodgers, the 4-time MVP, former Super Bowl champion, who changes the whole culture. They built that team for him to go down on the fourth play of the first drive of the fucking game, out for the season with a Achilles tendon rupture. That shit fucking broke my fucking heart, bro. Like, even if it wasn't the Jets, like it could have been any other fucking player. Like, nobody should be going out like that. The man is 39, he's about to be 40. You know what I mean? Like, his career cannot end like that. Like, he brought a wave of positivity for the New York Jets organization. You know what I mean? If you watch Hard Knocks, you see how that whole team gelled and gelled around him. That camaraderie was building on his positivity and him manifesting like, oh, this is not going to be the same old Jets. We're going to make the playoffs. We could probably be a Super Bowl team, et cetera, et cetera. But for shit to go down like that, bro, like that's some movie shit. That is literally some movie shit that happened. Like, I still can't fucking wrap my head around what the fuck happened. And we spoke a lot about the offensive line of the Jets. The offensive line, you saw it was shaky in the beginning because they let who was it? Was it Dwayne Brown? Was it Dwayne Brown? Yeah, Dwayne Brown let that dude go that got the sack on Rodgers. And it was raining all day Sunday for everybody that was in New York. It was raining all fucking weekend. Monday rather. It was raining heavy on Monday. So that shit fucked up, could have been a play also for the turf, for the field to be fucked up. But I'm like, dog, like, what the fuck did anybody that owned the Jets before, or why the fuck the football guys hate the Jets so much? For you finally get the magical quarterback we always needed for this shit to happen. I feel like I'm repeating myself again. I'm just so fucking pissed off, Q. Like, I'm so fucking pissed off. Like, they wound up winning the game on some crazy shit. But to lose Aaron Rodgers the way you lose Aaron, I mean, come on, man. I was like, come on, man. I don't even want to. I'm gonna take a fucking shit.
Look, man, it was bad, yo. And the crazy thing too, like, it just between Sunday and Monday, it just felt like I was in the twilight zone.
Yes, ooh.
I felt like I was in the twilight. Not only just from just watching the Giants and the Jets game, like just watching the 1 o'clock games and the 4 o'clock games. There was so much crazy shit going on, and we're gonna get into some other games as well later on. But we from New York, so we gotta talk our shit, town business, baby.
Yeah.
I felt like I was in a twilight zone, bro. Like, I wasn't even sure if I wanted to go watch. I've never been so excited to watch a season opener for the Giants and the Jets at the same time.
Yeah.
In ages.
Yes, word.
In ages, bro.
Word. Mm-hmm.
So, like, as depressed as I was for the Giants losing, the next day I'm like, all right, fuck it. Take two.
Yeah, word.
Calling my boys. I'm like, but you know what? I'm not watching it in my crib this time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm not watching it in my crib. I'm gonna go out. Boom, call my boy, and I'm debating. I'm like, damn, I don't know if I want to go. Fuck it. Pull up to my man's crib. I literally show up, probably like 3 minutes into the quarter, and I get a text message. I was like, this is some bullshit, bro. No way. I go upstairs looking at the game. 12 minutes left in the first quarter. Aaron Rodgers was just carted off the field. See the boot on his leg. And I saw the replay, and you know, my boys in that crib, they were all Jets fans. They were like, man, yo, it might be good. I'm like,
yeah, I was thinking too. I was trying to be optimistic.
Nah, buddy, man. Like when you saw that, nobody rolled over his ankle. Mm-hmm. Nobody did anything. As soon as I saw his leg extend like that, I was like, this is gonna be bad, man. This is gonna be. I thought it was initially gonna be like a high ankle sprain, maybe 4 to 8 weeks.
Yes.
Until I saw the footage, I'm like, nope, that's an Achilles right there, buddy. Like that shit hyperextended. I was like, oh man, what a way to end it. I was gonna leave at halftime. I ended up staying.
Yeah,
but the Jets defense stood the fucking ground, man. Like that, I gotta give an applause to these dudes, man. To lose the man that could have possibly won the Super Bowl for you guys in the first couple of minutes.
Mm-hmm.
He played longer in the preseason game.
Word. That's the thing that got me fucking baffled. Like this dude played the preseason game, and I'm sorry, Q. Continue, bro. I'm
man. It's all good. Yo, we just passionate fans on Drunk Sports Talk. And when we drinking and we getting drunk talking sports, we just happen to talk with more passion.
Hell yeah,
man. Bro. But the defense stood up. When was the last time you seen Josh Allen throw 3 interceptions? He's always looking for the big plays, and that's his downfall. Stop looking for those big plays, because that was definitely a winnable game, regardless of how great the Jets defense is. Mm-hmm. If he could just cool down and just win that game the way a regular quarterback should have won that game.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Because there's no reason for him to win that game without Aaron Rodgers.
You're right. Yeah, like he kept on trying. He kept on trying Jordan Whitehead, and Jordan Whitehead just had his number that game.
Man. Yo, homie had a hat trick.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Yeah.
And then now we're seeing, and now I want your opinion on the future now, because now, you know, we see already was, you know, the talent level of last year for Zach Wilson. We saw how, you know, how well he could play and how bad he could play. You know, dude is like a seesaw, man. Like one day he's on the high end, the other day he's the fat kid on the bottom that you can't lift up. You know, and we're gonna see more of it. But what I want to know is, do you think there is any hope for the Jets to get further? Do you think that the Jets can live off their defense for the remainder of the season? And do you think that Zach Wilson's going to be able to pick up the pieces where he left off last year? You know, without a Mike White, there's no more Mike White now. It's just Zach Wilson. Jet fans, you ain't got nobody else. You buy to pick up somebody else.
Yeah, literally, because their other backup quarterback, Tim Boyle, he's on the practice squad. He's not even signed to the team. You know what I mean? And to answer your question, yes, is a yes or no answer for me, because I want to have faith, but I already know his track history. You know, remember last year the team was wearing Mike White jerseys because they didn't trust him after he threw the defense under the bus. I'm like, yo, you got a top 5 defense last year, and you want to throw them under the bus because you can't move the ball? You know what I mean? Because your offensive line could have protected you. Want to throw the defense underneath the bus? The only thing I like that, maybe because he was under the tutelage this summer of Aaron Rodgers, I saw him. He came in a little nervous, but then he showed poise. He showed a lot of poise. Well, he went 14 for 21, 140 yards. You know, he only got sacked twice, so you can see the line held up for him. You know, so, and he had a beautiful throw to Garrett Wilson. That Garrett Wilson, I don't know how the fuck he made that catch. I think the football guard said, "Yo, just just take this touchdown." You know what I mean? And you could tell he has two, like you was mentioning, weapons. He has crazy weapons. Like this team was built for Aaron to take this team to the Super Bowl. So if this kid could show the same poise and just play his game, just take your time, play your fucking game, because you have all the weapons. Breece Hall, for the injury he had last year, he came in, he went ham. He carried 10 times for 127 yards. Like, come on now. Like, they didn't even need Dalvin Cook. They didn't even need Dalvin Cook because, last year he was the guy as a rookie. And look what he did his first game back up from what? He tore his ACL, some shit like that. Like, that was incredible. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you said, they got an A1 defense, top 3 defense. They had what? How many sacks they had on Josh Allen? 5.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be A1. Sauce did great covering Stephon Diggs. Like, Whitehead had Allen's number, but that's not here nor there. You talking about a quarterback situation. I want to ride with Zach because I like Zach. I feel like this could be his redemption. Maybe the football gods is like, here, we're going to give you the opportunity now. But then you hear a lot of people talk about, bring back Tom Brady, bring back Kaepernick, get Carson Wentz, Nick Foles, trade for Jameson Winston, bring back Philip Rivers from retirement, Matt Ryan. You hear all these names in the quarterbacks, all these names for quarterbacks. I'm like, I would, as much as I would like a Carson Wentz and Nick Foles, those guys that have been proven, and Matt Ryan, et cetera, but you bring them onto this team, what are they going to do? They got to learn the playbook. You know what I mean? This team was basically built for Aaron. You bring in Hackett, his former OC. You bring in Lazard. You bring in Cobb. You bring in all these guys for him. You know what I mean? So Zach Wilson fits the mold because he played next to Aaron these preseason games. Or he played the preseason more than Aaron. I apologize. But maybe Aaron could coach him from the sideline. Maybe Aaron could help him from the sidelines. But at the same time, I don't trust Zach because of the decisions he made the previous seasons. So even with a stacked team, I'm going to give him a shot, but I'm scared. You know what I mean? I'm scared because I know I can't say he's not built that way because he hasn't had this opportunity like he has now. But you know what? Let me just say that to say this. I'm going to give the kid a shot. Fuck it. I'm going to give the kid a shot. I'm going to give Zach Wilson a shot. Maybe he could be the guy. I won't say Super Bowl now because with Aaron, it was Super Bowl bust. I'll say give the division, the league a run for their money. Maybe they can make the playoffs. Maybe if that defense holds it down, he plays that well enough that he could get his team into score position and score into the goal zone, like they called it in fucking Hard Knocks. I'm gonna give Zach Wilson a shot. Fuck it, I'm gonna say it. As much as I don't want to, I'm gonna give the kid a shot because I gotta have some fucking faith. Q, you gotta have some fucking faith out here.
You have to, and just to segue into that, like I think like watching that game. And the way that Zach Wilson played last year and the shit that he was saying about the defense, for the defense to win the game, I'm thinking during the training camp and how he came in. Obviously he wasn't gonna play perfect. He doesn't really know the playbook. He was on the second string team. You gotta understand. So he doesn't even know. He's not really knowing the plays that Aaron. Aaron's playbook. And the shit that Aaron felt comfortable with is going to be totally different than Zach Wilson's.
Because he has an open playbook. Aaron has an open playbook that he could call an audible. If he don't like a play that Hackett calls, he has that masterful mind that he could call audible. This kid doesn't have that yet.
Yeah, he doesn't have it yet. Yeah, so it's much difference. But for his defense to play for him the way he was, it better bring some realization to his fucking eyes.
Hell yeah.
All right, smarten up, watch your mouth, play football. And if you lose, fuck it, lose with dignity, bro. Yeah. That's it. You know what I mean? Just take a step back. But the Jets team also gave a lot of shit that they can still, I definitely don't think they're gonna at this point now with this type of the AFC East, man, it's so stacked right now. Like in my personal opinion, it's gonna be hard for them.
Hell yeah.
Unless by some miracle, I think Zach Wilson picks it up and then just becomes into the player that everybody hoped that he would have. Yes. He was a high draft pick, man. Dude, you got to start playing like that. All right, but they could potentially be something. But there was other things. Breece Hall, man. Breece Hall, fucking running. It almost had an 80-yard. How you come off fucking ACL or whatever knee injury, man? That shit was bad. All right, and came first game almost had an 80-yard almost had a 90-yard touchdown, son.
I loved it. When I saw
That's crazy.
And that was after Aaron got hurt, right? That was so that's when you show like, yo,
that
this
was after. Hell yeah, it was after Aaron Hart. Yo, man, it was almost like, damn, what the fuck we needed Dalvin Cook? What the fuck they need Dalvin Cook for? They got Breece. But you know what? To be honest, they didn't know he was gonna come back like that.
Yeah, word.
You know, like they didn't know he was gonna be able to run like that. Dude's playing like he didn't even get injured.
Word,
I was like, we were Saquon, we saw him. He was a little skeptical on his knee, but like he's also a heavier and more aggressive running back too. Saquon runs over dudes. Breece Hall is kind of a more slicker, more swifty running back. But that was good to see. The secondary of the Jets, that's insane. Like the Jet fans could still have some hope because you guys are definitely going to see some more wins, but I think what you guys need to be more focused on is the future of the Jets, because you guys got to understand Aaron Rodgers is getting old. I think dude's like 38 or some shit, 37, 39. We thought he's going, man, like, and he ain't built like Tom Brady to play at such a high level, obviously, as you can see, to play at such a high level. Like Tom Brady retired at 44. That shit's like crazy.
Exactly.
Like watching that Aaron Rodgers imagery, man, it reminded me of Testaverde.
Oh my God, Vinny!
That first game of the season when he tore his Achilles too.
Oh my God! And the thing is that the people who don't know what an Achilles injury is, what the Achilles is, it's like a band. It's like a band in your leg, like a tissue, and that shit controls what the muscles of your calves to your heel. So when you walk, you feel that. Like, look at Kobe. Kobe was never the same after he tore it. And any athlete is never the same 100% after you tear your Achilles. And the older you get, it's gonna bother you more because it affects your jumping, your walking, your running. Like that shit is like the foundation of your legs. People don't get that. And coming back from that injury is hella spectacle. Like for a guy like Aaron Rodgers. And Aaron Rodgers is a very positive dude. I know he wants to come back and prove everybody wrong because he's always been that type of guy. You know what I mean? But I don't know, coming back from an Achilles in this kind of sport, I don't know how much he's going to have left in the tank because push come to shove, he comes back healthy and then he hurts himself again. That's it. That's the end of his legacy.
No, that's a good point, man. And I think that's what people need to realize too, because think about it, man. He's gone for the whole year. You know, like that's something you can't just, no, that's definite. He's gone for the whole year. And then now he has to come back from that.
Yeah, because he's not only gone for the whole. I apologize. He's not only gone for the whole calendar football year. He's gone for like a whole year, like literally a whole year, like until next September. That's how long it takes an Achilles heel to heal itself, and is a year and some months. So if he does come back, he's gonna come back like maybe week 5 of next season, like type shit. I'm just trying to be optimistic in some way, but that should just fucking
man. But there was a lot of. Jets showed up, man. The fourth quarter fumble on Josh Allen. That crazy, insane Wilson Garrett catch, like you said, like that. That was, what's crazy is that was a bad pass.
Yes.
And a great fucking catch, man.
Great catch. He's like, I'm getting this.
Oh my God. It's just like what else did they have, man? Oh man. And you can't even talk. You can't even, man, how the shit ended.
Yes, Xavier Gibson, the undrafted rookie.
Jesus.
Yo, he just got picked up by, if you saw Hard Knocks, the last episode, he just got picked up a week ago from the Jets. It's like, yo, you undrafted, you made the team. You know what I mean? And then to end the game like that shows a lot of heart. That shows that this team is built to win now. So, like you mentioned, the future for us Giants fans, Jets fans, and anybody who likes the Jets, who loves the Jets, or any football team, period. If you have a team that's built for win now, what are the steps what are they going to take? Like what do you think are the steps that they need to take? Like, do you think they need to go out there and trade or pick up a veteran quarterback, or you think they should let Wilson ride? What do you feel about that?
Man, I think they have to let Wilson ride, man. I think they definitely have to. You can't get another quarterback, and even if you do, you get a couple of wins, and he's all okay. We still need another quarterback for next year and the year after that. We need a quarterback who's going to be here for the next 9, 10, 12 years. You can't just keep trying to just play to win a Super Bowl, and that's not what these teams are trying to do. But shit, you get into circumstances like this. But that's exactly what the Jets are trying to do. They got a aged, Aaron Rodgers, same thing, same move that they made with Brett Favre. Except Brett Favre didn't get injured. He just, he was already injured riddled before that with the Vikings, and they have to put faith into Zach Wilson. And it should have been either him or Mike White. Obviously, they're trying to build a team to win right now because they know that defense is going to get older. Offensive line is going to get older. They have younger players on the offensive side of the ball, but they need something to get going right now because, man, when in the next 3 years, these defensive players are not going to be playing like how they are today. I see why they made that run for it, but Zach Wilson is going to have to be that dude that steps up to the fucking plate and be like, yo, I'm ready to lead this team. Be like Willie Beeman. I know I fucked up before talking shit about y'all dudes, but damn, I'm about to throw up and I'm going to just fucking take y'all niggas to where y'all need to be. And that's what they need. They need a leader. They need a dude who's going to be able to make smart decisions. Granted, we'll give them a pass for this game, and the Jets fans should too, but the Jets defense is not going to be able to do that all the time.
Yeah, you're right.
All right. They're not going to be able to do that all the time. And they need to start these young quarterbacks. Like, it's a little bit different now how it is, man. They draft all these quarterbacks, and now they got to sit down on the bench for 4 or 5 fucking years until the number one quarterback gets out of there, and then they finally step in, and then they play for their prime years, man. I feel like they need to get some more quarterbacks in there at a young age. Like what we had, I think we had like 5 rookie quarterbacks start this weekend. We also had 14 of the 32 quarterbacks started was black.
Look at that! Oh shit, that's dope.
Which is the most in history.
Yeah, that's dope. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, but besides the fact, the Jets need to trust in a young quarterback, man. Or at least wait till that quarterback runs out. They've been in this pickle for a long time.
Yes.
And now is the time to really see if you have something in this kid. Because if the Jets organization don't believe that he can pull this season off or improve or see some type of improvement and talent, that like, hey, this kid can get better and will get better. He just needs to play more, and we'll coach him through it.
Yeah.
Then I think at that point they'll be able to do better things in the future. But if they need a whole nother quarterback another year, and then like, man, they might as well start back to square one, because if you're gonna keep searching for quarterbacks in the next 5 fucking years, man, by that time your defense may not be number one no more.
Nope.
Breece Hall may not be here. Dalvin Cook's definitely gonna be retired. You know,
Sauce Gardner, Mike. You know how players be like, yo, I want to leave. I want to go to a different team.
I think keep the faith in the house. Put the faith behind Zach Wilson and coach him up. That's it. This is his time to play. That's it. He had many chances last year, but hey, he was young, didn't know what he was doing, made some mistakes. Hopefully he learned from it. He saw that victory. Hopefully that victory will take him to the spot that he needs to be and rise. He looks like he's a good quarterback. He's not a bad quarterback.
No, he ain't no scrub.
He ain't no scrub. He just needs to do what he needs to do, man. Like,
and this next game, you know who they play next week? This week coming up, right? They play Dallas, bro. They play Dallas.
They play Dallas, man.
You know what I mean? So Dallas could come in and punch them in the mouth like they did to the Giants, man. Yeah. The only thing is that maybe the Jets defense ain't gonna let them score that much points, but they could punch them in the mouth and shut down the Jets with a weaker, offensive line, weaker quarterback. Like, I don't know. This week coming up is gonna prove what this kid is built for, like what this team is built for.
I agree. And what was crazy? I don't know if anybody noticed, but Dalvin Cook's brother, it's the battle of the Cooks.
Yeah, James Cook and Dalvin Cook.
Yeah, that shit was funny. I think he might have even rushed more yards than his brother, which is funny as fuck.
I gotta see that. I know Dalvin rushed like 40 something.
I think Dalvin Cook didn't hit over 40. I know that.
Yeah, because Breece OD'd. Fucking James Cook had 12 carries for 46, and his brother had 13 for 33.
That's funny, man. But
that shit is dope.
Listen, Jets fans, don't throw yourself off a bridge just yet. Trust me, and if you do, call me up, man. After that Giants loss, I might just jump off with you. All right? Yeah, or in the next couple of weeks, because our schedule is only getting worse, and I please need y'all motherfuckers to whip the Cowboys' ass next week. Or if not whip them, just tackle Dak Prescott like at least 3-4 times, give him a couple quarters. You got to do something for the Giants fans, man. I'll be talking for y'all a little bit about nicely. Do something for us, man. But, on that note, man,
let's take a shot,
man. RIP to A-Rod's fucking Achilles. You know what I mean? We gotta take a shot for the Jets, man. Expectations were shot, but you guys need to think positive and hope to see better days. But it's not gonna get any better.
Yeah, man. I'm not ready to go in the back of the tool shed and shoot Old Yeller yet. I'm gonna give them some type of faith. So salute to the Jets and Aaron Rodgers and the rest of their season.
Thanks.
God damn.